Brian here from lawnandhome.com, and I'm going to show you how you can take any piece of furniture that you find and chalk paint it and turn it into something very beautiful to use in your home. This here was a golden oak piano bench, pretty beat up. Picked it up at a garage sale for $5. We were needing a new bench. And so we decided to chalk paint it, which we already did. We did it just a white. And what's nice about chalk painting, you don't have to do any prep really. We just mix it up and then just paint it on, and then it'll distress real easy that way. But I'm going to show you another piece that we did, and then I'll show you how we mixed the paint, and then I'll show you how to distress this since it's already painted. And I'm going to get pretty rough with it, distressing it, just because it's already beat up. But this piece here is just a little end table we picked up at a garage sale. I think we paid $8 for it, as a removable top where you can put pictures and stuff in, and you can see this was the original color, and we painted it. It was an off-white, but we actually used a lime base with our chalk paint, so that made it yellow a little bit, and I think I used oil clear on it, so that's why I got kind of messy with it, but it gave it the look I wanted. As you can see, shows off all the scrolls and stuff. But chalk painting is a real inexpensive way to make any piece of furniture look great. So let me show you how to mix up the paint. You can use garden lime to make your own, but like I showed you on this other one here, it does change your colors. But we found this, it's a Greenway Biotect calcium carbonate. Works really well. And you see there, just a white powder. And I found the best way to do it, the cheaper the paint, the better. Use a flat or a eggshell. You can use a semi-gloss if you have it, but it doesn't paint quite as nice, but it will still work. But I say get the cheaper the better, and if you can get it without the primers, better. But either way, it still works. And then then you can paint it, and then the best part of with the chalk paint is so you can distress it, to show off all the decorative pieces on it. And then like this one's pretty beat up, I can get pretty aggressive with it and kind of show off the wood underneath and give it an old look. So what I did here, we have 2 tablespoons of the calcium carbonate, and then you just take 1 tablespoon of the warm water, put it in there, and then you'll just mix it together. And then you get a bigger container. Works best not to work in your paint container, get in something bigger so you can really stir it up. And you'll be putting that into 1 cup of the latex paint, so 8 ounces. So after that's mixed up really good, I'll dump that in there and then mix it up, and then my latex chalk paint is ready. And then so I'm going to show you, you could put, I think we put 2 coats on this. Probably could have used a third, but like I said, I'm gonna get pretty aggressive with it because it's so beat up. So I'd end up sanding off quite a bit of it anyways. But the idea is, especially corners, and it's kind of artistic. And just kind of more preference what you think. Always hit corners. Or if you see, I don't know if you can see that, there's an actual dent there. So I'm going to hit that. That way it complements the dent there. And I'll scuff this all up, and then I'll kind of show you afterwards what it looked like. What it looks like, and then we'll be ready for the clear. And I found the water base clear seems to work the best, and then of course it's easy to clean up. If you do the oil base, it looks nice, but you do sometimes get different colors, and it just depends on what type of look. If you want a more antique, harsher antique look, you might like that. But let me scuff this up here. I'm actually going to use electric just to speed it up a little. All right, I'm back here. Took probably 10 minutes with this little sander. And you kind of have your artistic license here. Ever how much you want it scuffed, or how little you want it scuffed up. And you can even get a little more aggressive, like with this paint tool. You can kind of scrape. I'd recommend going with the grain, along with the grain. There you go. Oop, got a little crazy there, but that's the best part of this. Doesn't matter. And then you might need to get a finer sandpaper to get that to lay down any of the areas you got a little crazy with. And then I just take my clear and let me reach it. Your paintbrush, and put on your clear, and probably put on at least 2 coats just so it's durable. I might even put a third on this one since it's going to get used quite a bit. So thanks for watching.